I am Stacey Oakley and I've been denied bereavement support benefit because I wasn't married but I'd been with my partner for 5 years. I've only applied for bereavement benefit this week. Was advised by Citizens Advice that I wasn't eligible for it, but they advised me to apply for it anyway. The reasons for being denied it were the fact that me and Matt weren't married. We were living, even though we were living together as a couple, because we never had the slip of paper to say that we'd sealed our relationship for say, then I wasn't entitled to any support payment, and we're just left to our own devices, really, left to ourselves. So after Matt died, if it wasn't for the community raising money for me and the girls, then we wouldn't have been able to stay in the house. I wouldn't have been able to pay the rent. It's been tough. It's only because the community was so generous that I was able to have 3 months rent and 3 months grace in paying the bills, and how we're managed next year, I don't know. The forms went off this week. I wasn't going to bother filling them in. Citizens Advice wrote to me saying that they recommended that I did send the forms off, and I did apply for it even though I wasn't entitled to it, because there is so many in our position, and because of the Supreme Court judgment earlier in the year with regards to widows' pension, I think it was. They said it was discrimination not for them really not to pay something out. As I said, we've been together a long time. We'd been together 5.5 years, living together for 5 years, and it just feels that there's nothing out there for us. We don't ask to be put in this position. If I ever would have thought that my kids would never ever have a father, I wouldn't have had them in the first place. That's the reality of the situation. We don't ask to be in this position. It's not a position that I would wish on my worst enemy. But there's no support out there for us either. And we're grieving. It's hard enough as it is. Where's the help? I feel let down that bereavement benefit isn't available to unmarried couples. If Matt had run off and we weren't together anymore, he would be made to pay child support, and because he had his accident and passed away, we're just left to our own devices. We're left by ourselves, and it's tough. It's 2018. People can't afford to get married. We spent our time spending our money on making memories for the girls and taking the girls out. We didn't have cash to splash on a fancy wedding. And to be fair, if we hadn't have made the memories that we did, I wouldn't have anything to show the girls in the future. We thought we had years and years together. We thought we had all the time in the world. You never expect something like this to happen to you.